Yeah, I want to say all praises and honor to your house, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem HaKadosh. And double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to all our brothers out there push the truth in all sincerity and in all honesty. You know, this is a brother from James from Jamaica camp. I'm Yashamai. I know I want to do a video on this whole thing that take place, you know, with Jamaica, you know, and so-called Chinese and America. You see, because now we have America. I want Jamaica about, you know, China 5G network thing. Well, basically, the Chinese so-called Chinese want to set up out here in Jamaica. You know, and over the years, you know, America been warning Jamaica, and all leaders, especially Holness, you know, like to basically play both sides. So everyone go to that one, yeah? So everyone go to the next one. Been playing games, you know, with China and America. You know, for so long. Last year, America sent a general. Then after what they said, what? Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo. I believe one more man come after. And now we're seeing them warning Jamaica again about China. So Jamaica, our leaders are playing with fire. Because if they give in to America, guess what? China spend a lot of money in Jamaica. So you know that China going to do something about that. Likewise, if they basically give in to China, America going to do something. So our leader now in a very difficult situation right now.
And basically it's going to be in a difficult situation with the people of Jamaica.
Exactly.
A lot of people who live in Jamaica right now really depend on them family in America. For remittance. Zin. A lot of people leave Jamaica, go up. Zin. We're going to do work in America for maintain them family out here. And certain sanctions put by you, like banning people from get visa and all of them stuff there. You know, so it's gonna be hell out here, man. Then we're looking forward to this famine to come.
Well, this is Jeremiah 3 verse 1. They say if a man put away his wife and she goes from him and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Shall not the land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers.
So supposed to be playing the harlot with many lovers. So people basically worship and other gods, you know, going off from our power. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. We've been going off here. So we come out of one captivity, you know. We're going back in our next captivity because we constantly been going against the laws and statutes of the Heavenly Father. We've been a rebellious people for so long. So supposed to thou was playing the harlot with many lovers. Go on.
Alright. Yet return and again to me, said the Lord.
And right now, who are playing harlot right now? You know, Jamaica, our leaders, Prime Minister, Holness are playing harlot right now with China and America. I said when go to China, you know, America says, you know, send some shit, you know, to basically Jamaica, and run back to America. Then go run back to China. What last year we say? Forward to China. And America just want them, you know. So our leaders been playing a dangerous game. But it's going to reach that point, yo, when something going to happen out here in Jamaica. And our people going to feel it. Go on?
Because one of the main things, them in line with the whole sustainable development agenda. Zin goals. Zin Jamaica in line with it big time, man. So basically, China is a part of it, man. Zin the whole globalism thing. And America is not with it to that point, man, because America is a nationalistic country, Zin, and the rest of the world are moved. Because you notice Andrew Holness' main speech, I say, them don't want to be left behind, Zin.
We are lagging behind.
We are lagging behind, man.
For too long. That's what we basically say.
Yeah.
You know? So now we move, and China basically part of the UN.
Which is right, man.
So they are part of the whole UN agenda, so-called Chinese. Go on, brother.
Says this is an article from the Jamaica Observer. It's basically published Sunday the 25th of October 2020. It says US warns Jamaica against Chinese 5G.
How's China been doing that in certain things in the country? Continue.
It says the United States has fired a shot across the bow of the Jamaican government in relation to the installation of 5th generation 5G mobile technology infrastructure.
Because this is our ESA you don't use, you know, to run this digital society. You know, push right now across the world. Even out in Jamaica, you know, we've seen moves, a lot of moves been making. You know, even out in Jamaica now we have Scotia. Scotia basically going cashless. You know, so we see how Jamaica push, you know, for that digital society, because that's what the world move towards. As the brother mentioned earlier, and Holness say we're lagging behind. But now America, you know, seeing China, you know, all our China basically doing in the country, you know, one Jamaica about China.
And basically America refer to yourself as them backyard.
God.
And if you have a enemy in your backyard that set up infrastructures, hey, you can't look for your enemy do anything, man. See? So he says so we can say it is a war game. See? It's a war game being prepared, man. Says in relation to the installation of 5th generation 5G mobile technology infrastructure, saying that any decision to engage China or Chinese firms possess several risks of the island, particularly to the financial sector. See? And you know, that's one of your main part of your thing, man, your financial sector, man. America basically tell them, it's a threat to tell them, say, we're going to brush your financial sector, man. See?
So this is from the Gleaner. It's a criminal's nightmare. Cops reaping success from Chinese high-tech surveillance system.
So this is how China set up out here in Jamaica. You know? So America seeing what China do out here in Jamaica and I want them. Read again, brother, read the line again.
Alright, say a criminal's nightmare. Cops reaping success from Chinese high-tech surveillance system.
Because a lot of these so-called Chinese, which are basically Moabites, a lot of them been getting robbed, you know, by criminals out in Jamaica. So them help, them claim to say them help, you know, for basically bring in the system so them can help with the whole crime thing. Because you know Jamaica crime rate is very high. What?
What? Say the high-tech surveillance cameras equipped with facial recognition software being installed by Chinese business operators across the second city and already been reaping success. The device, which can easily pick up faces up to a mile away, even in heavy rain, have been credited with a number of arrests.
And this technology will come in and just for people who then deem as criminal, man. See? This is just to keep a track of all our people, man. See? See? This is going to be a part of the numbering, the counting system. See? For them to push towards them technology where they are coming, man. Them new world order. Agenda, man.
This is Isaiah 28, verse 15.
One?
Because he has said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement.
And matter of fact, brother, start a verse up more. Verse 14, yeah.
It says, wherefore hear the word of the Lord, ye scornful men that rule this people.
So this is how the scripture says, hear the word of the Lord, ye scornful men that rule these people, that rule our people. Which are the so-called niggers, you know, Latinos and Native American Indian. You know, and out in Jamaica, the so-called Jamaicans are merely from the tribe of Benjamin. So this is how the scripture says, you know, for basically you politicians, especially Andrew Holness, you know, we're basically in league with this new world order agenda. That's how the scripture says. Read again, brother.
Say, because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement.
So they say they make a covenant with that? Death and hell. Are we at agreement? I will present death and hell. The so-called white man, that's what they basically been doing over the years, yo. Bringing death and destruction. Nothing but death and destruction they've been bringing to the society. Finally, late 1300, coming up to this time. That's basically what they've been doing. So they make a covenant with that, death and hell. The so-called white man. You know, one, and them agenda, them new world order agenda. You know, one.
When the overflowing scourge shall pass through,
one,
it shall not come unto us.
So when things get really serious out here in Jamaica, them feasts them are going to be safe. Seeing America now warn in Jamaica about China, them even from last year as I mentioned, now them been warning Jamaica about the 2 Dragon China. I will see Mike Pompey come out here. I believe even Rex Tillerson they come out here too.
Yeah, one at a time. Man.
Yeah, so America been warning Jamaica over the years, yo. You know, let's check America track record, what America basically been doing over the years. You know, the countries and our prime minister, our leaders, when they basically follow for them way. What they do to them? Yeah, like for example, Maurice Bishop.
In Grenada, man.
Can in Grenada. You saw them do that during the time of Michael Manley. You know, when Michael Manley they basically want to do it, Henry Kissinger. Yeah. Want him to do you. You say, bring in agent in the country.
These men have them economic hitman, you know.
Gone.
You know, they can bring in and cause all kind of riots in your country. Pay people to start all kind of different
uproars.
Uproars.
No, agent provocateurs. You know. I them get rid of you. Pay man to get rid of you. So he start doing things. If you don't follow them way, then destroy you. Sending in troops.
This man is a tactician.
Let's check basically America track record. And we know say if them follow America way, China gonna do something serious too. Because China not gonna spend so much money in Jamaica and just walk well if it kind like Jamaica. Because we have the fastest runner. You saying Bolt?
Yeah.
No, you not go say yo.
Can't.
Go on, brother.
Say, when the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us.
Gone.
For we have made lies our refuge,
Gone.
and under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
Gone. So the people say they make what? Lies them refuge. So them peace of them lies with them, I go protect them. Because they've been telling lies, you know, back lies, yo. Been lying to the so-called Jamaicans people for so long. So the peace of them are going to be protected when things get real serious out in Jamaica. Go on.
Jump to verse 18. It says, and your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand.
Because your agreement with hell shall not stand. So the agreement you make with the so-called white man or the so-called Chinese shall not stand.
When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it.
Because a lot of these so-called Jamaicans are going to come and look for you. Look basically all these leaders in the time to come to. Because the scripture speaks about what? There shall be what? Sedition among men, invading one another.
And not regarding their
kings and princes. Is that to go back to Bible prophecy. So they must set up themselves, you know, to get destroyed by the so-called Jamaicans.
This is Isaiah 56, verse 10. His watchmen are blind.
Gone.
They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs.
All dumb dogs. Gone.
They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber.
Gone.
Yea, they are greedy dogs.
They are greedy dogs. Because they're all about, you know, what them can basically gain. It's not about the love of the people. It's about, you know, what them can basically gain from basically, you know, them power. You know, are the things, are the agenda what them basically bring across, you know, for the so-called white man. You know, what?
Right. They are greedy dogs that can never have enough.
Gone.
And they are shepherds that cannot understand.
Gone.
They all look to their own ways.
All look to their own way. It's all about freedom gain, yo, as we mentioned. Go on.
Everyone for his gain, from his quarter.
Go on.
Ye come ye, say they, I will fill wine. We will fill ourselves with strong drink, and tomorrow shall be as this day, and much more abundant. Right? So them even promise the people them a peace, right? When actually war is coming,
Yeah, them the people feel put the people in a comfort zone, man. Make them feel alright, like everything is good. See? And the scripture says that a sudden attack will come upon them like a thief in the night. The day of the Lord, man. See? And suddenly, sudden destruction will come upon these people, man, because as the scripture said, the leaders of these people cause them to err. And they that are led of them are destroyed, man. So people gonna be, hey, these men are leading our people down the path of destruction. See?
As I mentioned earlier, you know, what happened during the time of Michael Manley, it can be also be a psyop too. Yeah, because Henry Kissinger they come out here and brought up, you know, Michael Manley. You know, and you know, it's Edward Siaga and them thing, and them finally get him out. I can't, you know, what go on. But you know, say that never happened. Yeah, maybe not end up like Maurice Bishop.
Yeah, man.
Because Maurice Bishop, you know, and Fidel Castro and Michael Manley, they're basically in league.
In league, man.
And so after Maurice Bishop, And the reason why in the clip they said they know basically so-called Jamaicans or Mike and Mali are linked with Cuba. Because you know Cuba and them know in good dealings or good terms or good relationship. So them start to lick up against us. You know, and Henry Kissinger come out here. And this what happened? This what happened? No, we see Jamaica been warned by the US, you know, last year, you know, more than one time and send people out here to come basically warn our people or talk to the leaders out here in Jamaica and them take it for joke. You see me? Because they don't understand, you know, what will really take place.
And it's a threat themselves.
Because it's a threat. It's the military, or the top military man out here in Jamaica. And them don't take it serious. You see, either way, them are going in a problem. As a matter of fact, the so-called Jamaicans, Jamil from Benjamin, them are going in a problem, yo. You want to get real serious out here. Go on, brother.
Precept, you know, finish? A quick precept, it says, Isaiah 1:23 says thy princes are rebellious and companions of thieves. See? Isaiah 1:23, it says thy princes are rebellious and companions of thieves.
And companions of thieves. So leaders are companions of thieves, yo.
Biggest thief is the so-called white man.
Gone, my companion with the so-called white man. Gone.
Everyone loveth gifts and followeth after reward.
Gone.
They judge not the fatherless,
Gone.
neither do it the cause of the widow come unto them.
Gone.
See?
Because they don't care about our people.
Yeah, man, they judge the cause, man. The cause, they say the fatherless, man. Because guess what? Our poor has cast us off, man. See? So basically, we're fatherless now. See? But through the blood of Yahweh, that remnant is coming back, man. See? And the scripture says that judge the cause of the widow. See? Because guess what? We basically, the Lord referred to Israel as a woman unto him. See? So basically, we have Israel played that widowhood right now. But the leaders will get set up over way. See? Now be righteous judge over the people, man. See? It says, scripture says, a righteous king judges people. I mean, Ecclesiasticus 10.
Yeah, man.
1. Yeah. See? It says, therefore saith the Lord, the Lord of hosts, the mighty one of Israel, I will ease me of my adversaries and avenge me of my enemies.
I will live another time here when Heavenly Father going to basically judge. You know, all our enemies here. All the enemy of Yahweh, Barashim, or Shai. Even the enemy amongst our nation, they're going to get judged. So if I say, Lord, I'm going to punish, you know, the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And the time period we live in right now. Seeing all these things taking place across the world and they build up. You know, before Yahweh, Barashim, or Shai pour out the Marathi, the grand finale, as the brother said. Because it's going to be the greatest destruction that ever take place here on this planet we are approaching right now.
It says, and I will turn my hand upon thee and purely purge away thy dross and take away thy tin. And I will restore thy judges as at the first, and thy counselors as at the beginning. And afterward thou shalt be called the city of righteousness, the faithful city. So that's him going to restore him judges, true judges. That's what we're going to do right now. You know, rise up the 144,000. You know, going to basically be what the government body for the kingdom to come. True judges, yo. No, basically men we look to the so-called white man, you know, with them hand stretch out. True judges are going to basically judge right and proper way. That's what Heavenly Father is doing right now. Restore him judges as at the first. Yeah. And in counselors as at the beginning. And then afterward. When everything gets set up in the right way, afterward, they will call what? The city of righteousness, yo. The faithful city. Yes, back to the article. Just back in the article, it says, America's top diplomat in Jamaica, Ambassador Donald Tapia, made Washington's position known in an exclusive interview with the Sunday Observer last Friday, following an article published by the newspaper last Sunday, reporting Spectrum Management Authority, SMA, saying that Jamaica is far advanced in preparing the regulatory and monitoring regime for the proliferation of 5G service in the island. Says while advancing his preference that Jamaica goes with other models of 5G architecture, Tapia made the point that the island financial sector would be hit hard if the government engaged 5G technology from Chinese source.
So America one, you know, are the things that we're going to basically do to Jamaica. You know, if Jamaica continue with China, you know, and the whole 5G thing. Go on.
Says, let's jump down here, say.
Yeah, jump down.
Says Tapia reiterated its government's position that it will reassess how it interconnects and shares information with countries that compromise their 5G security. As for consequences, it's gonna affect banking and financial transaction.
Like the remittance, you know, Jamaica, you know, highly depend on, you know, so-called Jamaicans and highly depend on remittance.
Yeah,
you know,
right, man.
I have a lot of people, so-called Jamaicans, them leave the country and them go to America, work and send back money, basically take care of them family, you know, I take care basically my household. You know, so they got cut off. So a lot of people basically depend on money, you know, no money, income now come. So them light are cut off. Hey, maybe they have to basically move out of the rent house. Because you know you have man basically move kind of foreign and the wife out here, or vice versa. And you have to pay rent a month time and pay all the bills them. So when it cut off, a lot of people go out of basically a house, or out of basically a job. You know? So a serious thing basically about to take place even out in Jamaica.
Jamaica
hey.
Caught between a rock and a hard place. I would them call it like you out in the middle of one desert. And in the middle of the ocean where you can't see no water at all, man. And you seek to find a way in. See? It says financial transaction from this island. Tapia said, adding that the biggest consequences you have that your financial institutions and the finance of Jamaica stops, that's the consequences that you are looking at long term, that's major. See? And that's a threat, man, because the material said that I'll be helpful long term and major, man. As it have been going in it, man. And the material say all of these remittance and them things that we're going to get cut off from Jamaica, man. You're going to have a lot of hungry people.
We already have shortage of food here.
Shortage of food already.
Already. You know? Shortage of food taking place right across the road.
And them have a term in Jamaica where them say a hungry man is a hungry man. You know, anytime man get hungry and food, and then can't get food feed, them can't get certain things to take care of financial, them are going to go rogue. See? Basically, that's what's coming to Jamaica, man. Yeah?
This is Lamentation 4 verse 17.
One.
As for us, our eyes are yet filled.
Which is right, man.
Read again.
As for us, our eyes as yet filled for our vain ill.
So you say, as for us, talking about who? The so-called Negroes, you know, Latinos and Native American, Indian, our eyes have yet failed for our vain ill. One.
In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Because the so-called white man cannot save us. Neither the so-called Chinese cannot save us. The only somebody can deliver us out of this lifestyle, of this situation we're in right now, is the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shemir Shai. The Heavenly Father want to put us in this situation or this lifestyle we're in right now. And my only one can take us out.
Yeah, man,
all these so-called heroes so people look up to, or they believe that none of them could basically get us, you know, from out of the hands of the so-called white man. Because even to this very day, we're still a slave unto the so-called white man. Who go free us?
The scripture say it, man.
Can the Heavenly Father?
Can
the how about Shemir Shai go basically deliver us from this hell basically in right now. This lower state we're in right now.
Actually, Yahweh Shai.
Can.
Because as we name mean.
Yeah, no man, oh man, name prediction.
Name prediction, man.
He delivers.
He delivers, man.
He basically save you. Because that's how Yahweh Shai come back and come save the elect. you know, from this coming destruction we're approaching right now, you know, rapidly. Huh?
Continue.
They hunt our steps that we cannot go into our street.
Go on.
Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled.
Go on.
For our end is come.
Our end of the society is come. We can't clear that right now. You know, based off of the prophecies and all the things that we see going on, taking place right across the world right now. You know, even on the news, hey, we know that we should end this wicked society, end of this kingdom. And how a kingdom going to basically be out of the ashes of this wicked one here. That's the good part about it here. Go on.
Say, our persecutors are swifter than an eagle.
Are
swifter than the eagle of heaven.
Because I want the emblem for the so-called white man. You know, the eagle. You know, America, you know, for them emblem, the eagle. The bald eagle.
And just basically be sure, so this is the revised Roman Empire, man.
All over again.
Roman Empire again, because that was the
Roman Empire.
The Roman symbol. The eagle was the main symbol back then, man.
Gone.
See? That represent them might. One of them might, man.
Represent them pride, because
the
eagle are basically the bird that fly the highest.
Yes.
And the scripture says about the so-called white man, Esau Edom. The pride of thine heart that deceived thee. So the scripture says our persecutor is swifter than the eagles of heaven. Talking about to the so-called white man. Go on.
They pursue us upon the mountains.
Go on.
They lay wait for us in the wilderness.
Go on.
The breath of our nostril and the ointment, the anointed of the Lord, was taken in their pits, of whom we said, under his shadow we shall live among the Eden.
Go on.
Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom.
Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. Talking about to the so-called white people, because for them kingdom this. So people say they're supposed to rejoice and be glad, because for them kingdom this year. It's a for them heaven and our hell.
Talk about China going to be the next world power.
So-called Chinese, that's what they believe. They might go straight and slavery, along with the so-called white man. Go on.
That dwelleth in the land of Uz.
That dwelleth in the land of Uz. Go on.
The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
So the cup we go through, we drink of. You know, we drink of that cup. You know, we go through all the curses, Deuteronomy 28, you know, from the 15th verse right down to the 68th verse. We go through hardcore slavery, our foreparents go through hardcore slavery. Right. All these things that we go through as a nation, Scripture said they go pass through unto them. So for them time for drink it. So them are going to drink it now. Right. You know, with that time now when the Lord how about Shemir Shai going to deliver the elect. And after we get delivered, and come back out of the chariot last week we are part of the elect, they're going to basically go in slavery. Slavery for them. So they're going to get chained. They say 4 planes get brought over this side of the world in a chain and cargo slave ship. You know, packed like sardine. Guess what? They might go basically and slip and ship also.
That's right, man.
You know, after this coming destruction. What?
Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked.
What?
The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished.
So the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished. So which end our punishment? You know? What?
O daughter of Zion,
what?
He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
So we're not going on no more slavery. So we lost captivity we're in right now. We are about to get delivered. The Hillock are about to get delivered out of this coming destruction we're approaching right now.
He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
Exactly. So that I say I'll praise the honor to Yahweh, Shemir Shai, Shemir Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to all our brothers and out there push his throat. In all sincerity and in all honesty, shalom.